Happy Wednesday, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited that you have joined us. If you're watching the replay, make sure you either comment replay on the video you're watching this on, or if it's on Facebook, let us know, or let your leader know that you tuned in because we like to know who watches. Tonight's awards night, which we're super excited about. We get to celebrate all of you, your hard accomplishments that you have achieved, and go over all the new stuff that's coming. So Renee is going to kick us off with awards night. Or good Lord. Yeah, you got the whole awards night. How about the news tab? Renee's gonna do news tab.
Hey, pretty exciting news because November 20th, Scentsy is inviting all of our club members to a special event. And Bree, like at 10 till 9, got her email. So Bree, read this email because it's even more exciting than what the news stations or the workstation said. I just threw her under the bus, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. All right. Hopefully my dogs aren't too loud. All right. It says Brienne, we are known for our dynamic fragrance duos, and it's time for a new act. On November 20th, we're going live with a totally new product, and we want you to see it first so you can get it first. And it says warmers plus wax, Scentsy air plus pods, and then it says question mark plus question mark. So I think it'll be like two new things, maybe, like the thing and then whatever goes with it.
Right.
But then it says, be there at 5 p.m. Pacific time, November 20th. RSVP at the link below for this invitation only first to look at our smartest system yet. We're giving 5 of them away during the event, but you have to be there to win. Do not miss this reveal or exclusive perks that come with it. RSVP today.
This is so exciting. So make sure you post about it, make sure your clubbers know, and try to get more clubbers because of it.
Is that the only thing we had?
Yeah, that was it. The last thing before that was the Fantasia. The scent pack's not available for individual sale. And then the releases. So yeah, that was it.
Okay. One thing though, we probably should have went back a whole other week because we had Jamie time last week. But one of the things that was on the news tab was if you're not talking about the Scentsy Club vault being open, this is a huge, 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 enormous, I can't tell you how big this is of an opportunity to be able to gain new clubbers this month. If you are not highlighting that, absolutely jump on that right now, because you can have people that have been at the beginning of this call before we were recording, we were talking about customers looking for consultants, and they've loved Scentsy for a long time. Those could be the people you need to market to that have a fragrance that's on this list that they have been talking about. Like Tiffany Kessens has been talking about cinnamon apple pear. I screwed that up.
I saw that as soon as I saw that it was there.
Cinnamon roasted pear. Okay, I recovered. Okay. Which I still need to add that to my club because I need to smell something I've heard about 1,000 times. But I promise you, there are other Tiffany's out there in the world that are looking and waiting for a scent to return, and we have 300 fragrances that are on that list. So I have been, I'm not gonna lie, I just started marketing it this past weekend because I was gone and I didn't have my act together and front load and make my plan. So I didn't have it done. But since then, I have sent out an email to everybody. Dylan had a QR code on the newsletter that took you to a board. He's not touching that board. Nothing's going to change with that board. We've made that agreement. So if anybody utilized that on their newsletter, like me, it will not change as far as the list of what scents are on there. It's just a nice little, it's nothing special. It's super cute, itemized of all the fragrances that are available. So find a way to get those in your customers' hands. These are really good one-on-one touch points to do with your customers. Like, hey, I just want to let you know we have a bunch of scents that just came out of the vault. Are you interested in any of these? If you are, let me, and I'll let you know how you can get set up with them. You don't have to start with this big pitch about how to set up a Scentsy Club at the beginning. Get them hooked on a scent that they're like, yes, I need this. I had someone that wanted a watermelon I forget what the name was, but she told me what the
Bubblegum.
name was.
Something to
Watermelon
do with
bubblegum.
bubblegum. I saw the comments.
She's like, I stalk you and I know what your customers said.
I do.
I
Listen,
love it.
you are always being watched, my friend.
It's fine. It's fine. So I saw that fragrance she asked about wasn't on the list, but I saw there was two fragrances that were watermelon and bubblegum, and I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I bet if you mix these two, and she already has a club with me, so I should go look and see if she added those in there. But
Yeah.
that was just one of the ways by posting that. Now more than ever do I believe in the fact that you have to post things so many times for people to see them. I've been doing the monthly bundles if you've not been following along with that. And I promise you, the first time I post that, I get no hits, zero, nada. Like it is like ghost town over there. If I do get something, it's maybe one. And then if that'd be the only time that I post it, I would sell one basket. But
Yeah.
I continuously post it different ways throughout the month, and I'll always end up selling at least 10. I typically do not buy the stuff ahead of time, but I did this time just because A, there's a blanket in it. There's no way I can't convince 10 women they need another blanket. Like I should give up if I can't do that. That was my opinion. So I did pre-buy all this stuff because I went to Target and here's what I've realized, and you can take this for what it's worth. I was doing baskets originally, and I was using stuff from the dollar store, and they weren't that attractive, right? Because we only had that 10% margin that we could add an addition to our baskets or bundles or whatever. And that doesn't give you a lot. But most of the time, that's crap that people are just putting in their junk drawer or they don't care about. So then we started looking on Amazon, and we've found some really cool stuff on Amazon. Don't get me wrong. I am an Amazon girly. I love it. If I can get it delivered to my door and I don't have to walk in a physical store, that's where you're going to find me. Um, but we were struggling with the price point as far as finding things that fit inside what we wanted to be able to charge. I love doing the whiff box because it's $35 of content and typically $50 worth of value. So you're automatically putting the value in the customer's hands with the products, and Scentsy's eating that, so you don't have to worry about it. So I love utilizing the whiff box. This month, on my way to Tennessee, Dylan was my co-pilot via phone, and I was talking to him about my basket, and he told me that I was gonna stop at McDonald's, okay? So I just have to tell you this whole story real fast. I stopped to see Tiffany to get a hug and give her something. So I stopped and I was like, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's because it's right here. And Dylan's like, there's no way you're stopping at McDonald's when you're on a road trip. And like 5 minutes later, he's like, okay, you're going to, where'd you take me? Florence, something or nothing.
Florence, Kentucky.
Florence, Kentucky. He says, there's a Target and there's a Cane's. You're going. I said, say less. I'm going. So we hijacked my road trip. I had 2 hours to kill, and I was like, this is happening. So he then, while he's working very hard at his day job, then proceeds to check out the local Target for me online, and we're like brainstorming. It's the best thing ever. I'm gonna always take a road trip when we're planning the baskets because Dylan's like my little like and I'm over here like spitting out at the mouth of what I need to do, but I'm driving, so I can't do anything. So it's good time. So he's like, okay, this is what they have here, here, but I have a meeting, so you're kind of going to be on your own once you get in there. And if you know me, I hate going to stores. I hate going to physical shopping centers. I don't like shopping. I don't like people. I don't want to go. No, not for me. And so we get in there, and I find the stuff inside the dollar spot section. And let me tell you, I'm not a Target girl. Wasn't a Target girl until recently, apparently. Tiffany has been on me about I need to be a Target girl for some time. And I think I've been sold. I think I have finally fell in love with why y'all crazies are all about the Target. And I started watching people on TikTok go crazy over this $5 spot. And people love that crap that's in there. Like, go nuts. And it's like empty. And I'm like, okay, this is a no-brainer. So Amazon has been fired from my Burr basket or my bundle baskets going forward. I am now making the commitment that I will be going to Target at least once a month to buy my 10 bundles for my customers because that all to tell you, people are spending money on things that are interesting to them. Target is spending millions, I'm sure millions of dollars researching what people are going to impulse buy as soon as you walk in their doors. Why would we not utilize something they're marketing that is going to be attractive to people to put in our bundles that's going to make Scentsy look even more attractive? Because I promise you, I will sell these bundles that just have the cute $10 blankets in them because of the blankets. They don't give a
Mhm.
lick about the Scentsy that's in there. But if they use that counter clean and fall in love, guess what? I just got a new customer. So the bundles to me are really important going forward in my business, especially come spring, summer when things start to slow down. I want to be able to continue to build this platform to where I know people do like they're just like, oh, I do like 50 mystery bags a month and they're, $50 and people can buy in and that's a huge part of their PRV in a month. So
Mhm.
that was really long-winded. I'm sorry you got story time in there. But that was my commitment to bundles and how I'm going to be doing PRV. And I don't know, it's just going to be fun. Like, I'm not a creative person, but you don't have to be to put things in a basket, like, honestly. And they've been really cute so far. And my customers are loving them. So that's what I got. Anybody else have anything that you want to add? No? We just going to kick off awards night?
I had something to add, but I don't remember what it
Oh,
was.
yeah, we need to. You want to talk about the snowball fight?
Oh, I do want to talk about that, but I thought about the other thing too. For all of those people having events coming up, I wanted to share that for my last vendor event, somebody came up and she was looking at car scent circles. And I only had, because I don't buy like a ton of, we have too many scents and scent circles. You can't have them all. So I only had like I think four different scents. And so I was talking to her and she was like, yeah, I just need something for my car. And I like these car bars. Like I've used Scentsy products before, but I've never, they don't tend to last that long. And so I was honest with her and I was like, yeah, I'm not a big car bar fan either. I normally use a scent pack or I like using my mini fan. And she's like, what's a mini fan? So I showed her a mini fan. And I remember this customer because I don't know why, but like something was just telling me to get her a minifan, like talk to her about a minifan. So I was talking to her about it and I just grabbed a random pod, like random first thing that was in my pods were not neatly organized at all. Grabbed a random pod. It happened to be aloe water and cucumber and I shoved it in her nose and I was like, "See, you could take this scent and put it in here. It's $25 and it's perfect for your car. It lasts a long time. It's really good." And she was like, "Oh, I love this. Like, I'll buy it right now." And so I was like, "Perfect." And oh, there's another lesson in here too that I have to teach you. But she goes home and I was like, "Okay, cool." Like that was I had I had one very good event. I had one crapshoot of an event, but it was fine. Um, and so later on, I get on to my neighborhood page, and there's this lady asking for a Scentsy consultant. And so, of course, my neighbors are like, I have a lot of neighbors who buy Scentsy from me, and so they're all tagging me in it. So finally, I message her, and she's like, "Actually, you were the one you were looking for. I was looking for, but you didn't put your name on any of your products. So one, put your name on your products. I'm guilty. I did not. I did print them, and I took them, but I didn't expect the event to be like." It kind of was busy and it was like my mom was there half of the day and then Matt came and helped me a little bit, but I didn't, as I was selling products, I did not label them like I had planned. And so I almost lost her. So then she's like talking to me back and forth a little bit. And she's like, I've been wanting to order. I have some friends and family coming into town soon here on the 13th, and I want to place an order. So one mini fan and a pod turned into a Scentsy quad. She bought a Scentsy quad with 6 aloe water and cucumber pods. And I almost lost her, so I'll throw myself under the bus there and say I'm not the perfect consultant, but have those conversations at vendor events. Don't be scared to push another product on somebody, especially if they're looking at something similar. Share those products with people, get them to experience new products that we offer, and then maybe it could turn into a bigger purchase. So that was like it was a $25 sale at one time, and then it was over $200 for another one. So I wanted to share that with you. And then the other thing that we wanted to share is we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do for December. And I was talking to Tab. This was on the same road trip. We spent multiple hours together. Um, we were talking about December and what that looks like. And I was like, I really enjoy, I didn't get to participate as much as I would like. Again, bad consultant. But I really enjoyed the snowball fight. So I think we should bring that back. So we are bringing back the snowball fight. And we have pitched a few things, so we are excited about that. Um, but this year we're going to make it a little bit different, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of it. Um, we are going to ask anyone in the Fresh Sense page to be a leader, and lead their team. So what that means is you would be responsible for creating a group chat, and then once you create that group chat, then egging everyone on, and kind of motivating your team. So you're going to be connecting with new people and then kind of helping them along the way. And then possibly, um, yeah, possibly helping us come up with some posts and stuff that we can put in there. And then also keeping track of points. All of those two things are possibilities because I don't know if that sounds too fun, but we won't make it difficult on you. We promise we will help you keep track of points, but I don't want that to be the thing that scares you. Like, oh, I have to keep track of all these points. So I think it will be really fun. We're going to try to do like a post every single day. It's not going to be per product like we did last time or PRV. I don't know what happened last time, but somehow somebody
It got
started doing
bananas.
per PRV or per product instead of per order, which is what we originally thought. It turned into per product, and then people were throwing out 600 bars and a food fight happened. I'm not really sure what happened. So we're going to try to have better control of it this year, but we want the same energy as last year. And last year was in our own page. So Fresh Sense did not get to experience Fresh Sense did not get to experience it, so we want to take it to them. So we are going to offer leadership positions. We just really want somebody who's excited to be able to like kind of drive the team, encourage other people to post their things, hold us accountable, all of that. So all of that's probably coming in the next week or so. So if you see that and that's something you're interested in, or you have any questions, then get with any of us and we'll be happy to help you. And you'll probably be just brainstorming with us because we like to fly by the seat of our pants and not know what's going on. But that's the idea.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We're just winging it.
We like to all of Tabitha, half of Dylan, none of Tiffany.
Yeah, it's so the thought process of why it's going to happen in December this year instead of January, is because December is a hard month, right?
Yes.
It's 15 days pretty much. You get till the shipping cutoff, and it's very hard to like get that orders in before the cutoff. So it's typically a lower PRV month. So we figured what better way than to do it that month to help each other. Like those 15 days, we will be hard at it as far as posting different ideas every single day. Like, oh, I got this sell, I got this sell. Or you throw a snowball and you hit someone in the face and like, oh, you just been hit, I just got an order. And you can be like, okay, cool, but tell me how you did it. So like it was so fun reading the comments last year as Tiffany's responses per usual were the most hilarious about just talking about how bad her face hurt from those snowballs hitting her. Because I think Kristen threw 36 at her in one setting or something. It was amazing. But that snowball fight, I loved seeing the fact that people didn't know each other, but were casually just being like, hey, I hit you with a snowball, and then like you have to have a conversation. So it's like it's a little icebreaker, if you will. But we definitely wanted to bring that back in some sort of capacity. I don't even know where that came from of how we were talking about it. But anyways, it's happening. It's still in the rough stages as far as planning, but we're definitely going to be implementing all of that out and asking for team leaders just because I thought ChatGPT could keep track of all the points last year and that went rogue real fast. It kept getting people confused to what teams they were on, and it was a mess. So we will have all that information rolled out as soon as we actually have it planned. Because when I tell you that This was just done on a whim with no structure. It has no legs yet.
Yeah,
It has a
it
brain,
really
but it
does.
has
This was
no
about
legs.
all we planned. We were like, well, we want some other people to step in to help come up with
Yeah.
ideas, come up with new concepts. So it's very early in the process, but we wanted to tell you guys ahead of time. So
Yeah.
that's really all we know. There's not more to it.
Yeah, we haven't planned anything other than it's happening December 1st to the 15th, and we are looking for leaders. That's
Yeah.
it.
You know as much as we know. You are all on the
Yep.
same page.
Now we're all up to speed. All right, we are gonna, unless anybody else has anything else they want to add. Any ideas?
I
Share
just want
time.
to touch base on what Dylan said about the like labeling of your products. That happened. Uh, I think it was actually the first mall event we did, and I put all the ladies 6 bars in a bag, and then she like walked off, and then like an hour later she came back and she's like, I don't have like your contact information or anything. So can I get that? And I was like, yeah, that's my fault. I did not label anything. So I definitely agree with Dylan to make sure that your stuff is labeled.
It's like the easiest thing, but it's like also the easiest thing to forget because you're like,
It
oh, I'll just do it as I package it. And then they're talking to you, you're trying to find the perfect size bag, you're grabbing, something random. I put brochures in all of them, and she's like, oh, I
I
found
do
your brochure
too.
after. But I'm
When
like,
my product comes in, when I unbox my product, I label it.
It's the best practice for
Yeah.
sure. How do you handle that, Michaela? Because I know that you use your mom's inventory.
Well, so I'd say the first one we did at the mall, it was like it all had my all of my mom's stickers on it, and every single time that like someone wanted to buy something, my mom would always put my stickers over hers,
Okay.
or my dad would. And so it's really nice to have like one of them there or both of them there so like they can
Yeah.
help me. And especially like, I mean, definitely on Saturdays is the busiest, but I mean, almost all three of us are helping different people at a time. And so like sometimes you just have to be like as someone else is talking to you, just like make sure you're stickering just
Yeah.
because it is so hard and you will forget.
Yeah, that's a
But
unique situation. So I was just curious how you handled that.
yeah, and I print more of like my newsletters when I go there. So like everyone who like isn't in my happy mail, I just give them one out, and then I just say like, hey, like if you're interested, like this is what I send out every month. Like if you blah blah
Wait,
blah.
do you use Dylan's newsletter too?
Yeah, I
I love
do.
that. I love that so much.
And um I just hand them out, and I make sure to put like my sticker on the top of it, and then like obviously all my contact information on the back. But I feel like that's helped more. Well, I wouldn't say more than like labeling the actual product, but it still helps
Oh yeah, that's
in
awesome.
case I forget.
Yeah.
that's a cute idea I didn't think about I kind of wish I would have thought about that during my events is having a newsletter there. Because when you tell people like, oh, I want your address so I can send you happy mail, like nobody knows what that means. So if you actually had one there to like show them or give them, be like, I'm giving you one now, but if you want more, let me get your address. Like that would,
Yeah.
I
Yes.
feel like that helps a ton. Because
I
then I would be like, yeah, that's so cute. Like, I mean, I'm partial to it because it's my newsletter, but still, like, I'd be like, I want those scented samples. Like,
Yes, and
good
I definitely
introduction.
found more success doing it the second time around, because the first time I did it, I just had people put like their contact information and like the scan, like the connect scan, and they did it. And then when I texted them if they wanted to be in my happy mail, a lot of like people didn't respond, versus like when I asked them in person, a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah." And I told them like, "Oh yeah, if you order every month, you're gonna get a free scent circle." And then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, yep, you count me in." Like they hear the word free, and it's like, "Yep, light bulb goes off. I want to be in that."
Yeah.
I love that. That is such a good idea.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's kick off awards night.
Yeah.